This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo. And so we're not asking any specific direction. We're just going to take whatever guidance comes out. So we're just looking right now at what's going on with Virgo. What is going on right now for my Virgo people? I'm just going to shuffle one more time. Okay, what's going on right now for Virgo? What's going on for my Virgo people? Well, I mean, so far, Virgo, it looks like you're feeling passionate about something. Let's see. I'm just going to get a few more cards so we can get a full scope of the story. Seven of Swords here. Like, if y'all don't know by now, he's my least favorite guy to see. But let's see. So, Virgo, it looks like you've definitely got some passion going on, some internal passion. You might be feeling like this is not meant to be a love reading, but if that's what's coming through, then we're gonna read whatever it is. It's like you may be finding your passion. This may have to do with love, but this could really have to do with anything. But it's like you've got some real passion right now about something and you're riding right towards it. And what you're riding right towards is a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. So I don't know what you're starting right now. If it's a relationship or it's something, let's see. Let me get some clarity. Why is Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands here? Let's just see if we can dial in on like what like part of your life this is talking about. And folks, these are general readings. This will not resonate with every Virgo out there, so take what you need and leave the rest. If it's not your story, that's okay. So this might have to do with finance. This might have to do with your career. This is interesting because there's a lot of pentacles. So let's see, why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here? Too many cards, too many cards. To be honest with you, this is a little bit of a confusing read, so let me just try to dial in. So, you know, whatever it is that you're writing towards, I think it just seems to me like it has to do with possibly your money, where you're like, you're heading towards, it's like you've started something that you're really passionate about that has a potential to like bring you into a really comfortable space. And it has the potential also to bring a lot of balance. This is like, it's almost like maybe you're finally following your passion about something, like something you've been wanting to do for a long time. Like something that you have like dreamed of doing for a long time. Maybe you're finally like taking that leap and diving into it, and making a start, at something. And also because this Six of Cups is here, this might be something that you've been like wanting to do for a long time. Because this card can speak of nostalgia. But it's almost like it's almost like you're with Temperance here, it's tapping in is that like it's almost like you're finally doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you knew you were supposed to be doing all along. Like the thing that makes you feel the most like in you, that it makes you feel the most like authentically you, like in your power. This is interesting. And so yeah, it's like but it's like you're just kind of starting out at it. And so you might not be sure if this is going to take you where it is that you want to go. Like it might be, if this is something to do with like a new start with a career, something that you've been wanting to do for a long time that has like a potential to make money. You might not be too sure yet this is going to bring in money, but you have like a vision that this is going to bring you in money. That this could be something prosperous for you, but I want to tell you that this has victory on it, so you're heading towards victory. So I think, you know, that of course, like, you know, we always hear this all the time that like if you follow your passion, like the money will come, and that's almost like what this reading is saying. Like follow your passion, the money will come. I feel like whatever it is that you're starting, you're on the right track. And only you know, like if you're making a new start in career or if you're making a new start when it comes to relationship. But this is heavy tapping in on like this being like some kind of passion that you have wanted to do for a long time, Virgo. Like something you've maybe even wanted to do since childhood, like, or something that you've known like since you were young has been like a calling for you, but maybe you were not able to do it. This could be about love, but I don't know. It's just not the way it's tapping in, but you know your story. So again, this is sort of like you being a novice at it, new at it. Page of Pentacles likes luxury. So I'm sure that whatever you're starting out, you would like it to be abundant. I think that it will be. You've got victory right here. You've got success here. This Seven of Swords sometimes can come out as a deception card, but I don't think that's the way it's threading in this reading. I think this is sort of like, you see how this guy has like 2 swords left in the ground and he's walking away from it and he's got 5 swords in his hand, but he's looking over his shoulder at these 2 swords. And so this might almost be like you not being 100% sure that you should like dive into this, like worried about leaving something to come back to, and whatever it is that you're sort of leaving behind as you make this new beginning. But I would say like trust yourself. You might have some internal conflict about making this move, but I would say with the 6 of Wands here, that there's like not much to be worried about. So it's almost like, I want to say you could go ahead and leave those 2 swords in the ground if you want to, and just keep on walking, like keep on moving towards this new thing that you're starting, whatever it is, because this is clarified by the World card. And so this is like completion of a cycle. But this is like in a really good way. This is the world. It's like if you imagine like having the world in the palm of your hands, it's like having everything you need. So this is like a really beautiful clarifier to be on this kind of uncertainty here. So this card may also be here to say move with integrity if you are leaving something behind to start something new. And there's not really cards here of leaving something behind, but because you have a new beginning and this really feels like starting out on something new that you may not have a ton of experience in, there could just be like fear about it, uncertainty about it. But I would say like with the world clarifying this, that this is just sort of an internal worry that you can go ahead and trust the journey that you're on, because you have so much like success here happening, that and you have Temperance here, so it's almost like this is divinely guided. Temperance is usually here to say like this is like you're on the path, you're on the right path, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So if this is like a new venture and something that you have wanted to do for a long time, I would say everything is pointing to this being a good move for you. This is a big old wand. So this is definitely something that you're passionate about. And I think it has potential to be prosperous for you with all these pentacles here, especially with 9 of Pentacles. This is like sitting in luxury, and it's smack dab on the top of this new beginning, this passionate new beginning. So it looks good. Let's see though, Virgo, what's coming up around the bend. Coming up around the bend in the near future for my Virgo people. You know, if you haven't like set out into something new, Virgo, I would say that first part of the reading would be telling you that it's time. It's time to do that. If you have something that you've been brewing on for a long time, that this might be a good time for you to explore the possibilities of getting into something that you've been passionate about for a long time. But I think for some of you, you probably already have like started this new journey. I would say trust yourself when it comes to your passion. Trust yourself. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's coming up for you. What's coming up for my Virgos? Okay, the Page of Pentacles reaffirming. I mean, look at that page. He's just got a big old pentacle in his hand. So let's see. Let's see what else comes out. You know, this is really interesting that you've got like repeat cards coming out, because I shuffle the heck out of these cards. So let's see. This is like no coincidence. You've got 3 of the same cards that you had in the beginning read. Let's see though. Let's see how this comes out. Okay, so again, so in the near future, this is sort of still you getting good at, you know, learning and getting. Pages are learners. Page of Pentacles is my favorite page. Like some of the pages come in like immature, underdeveloped, but that's for me, the Page of Pentacles is just like, you know, is learning about like how to cultivate this coin in his hands, but he's got a big giant coin in his hand. So I think that that's good news. I think this is sort of like a green light. So, you know, the near future is not that long to be cultivating a new project, something that you're diving into. So it makes sense that he's still here in page mode. This 8 of Cups is definitely you leaving something behind. So this is you walking away from something. So I don't know if in this new project, it's gonna, like, for you to put your energy into it, if it's gonna mean you putting something down so that you can move, you know, closer to what you love. But this guy is leaving 8 cups behind, but he's walking right towards the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So, this is a good card. This 8 of Cups is always sort of like turning his back on what's not working, and moving towards wish fulfillment. So, you know, upcoming, you may have some fear, of lack, like that this isn't going to work. But so anytime the 5 of Pentacles comes out, I will say this. To me, this card is always saying, these people feel really broke, right? They feel broke. They're like afraid of lack. They're like in sort of in loss. But they have 5 Pentacles. Sorry, I've got kids yelling in the background. Sorry about that background noise. So there's 5 Pentacles glowing up in this window, right? And these 2 people, it's like they're choosing not to see these Pentacles. So whenever this card comes out, The advice is always to make sure that you're staying focused on the positives. Make sure that you're not focusing on the lack, right? Because this is a lack card, but this is always like, what you need is there for you, but this is just like a failure to see it. So when it comes to manifesting in what you want, it's very important to stay focused on those 5 pentacles. You know, look at the pentacles. Don't look at the fear of like what's not there or what could happen or like what could go wrong. Make sure that you're keeping your thoughts focused on what could go right, because that's how you're going to magnetize in the things that can go well, right? But if you're focused on the lack and worried about the lack and like the fear that you're not going to have enough and that this isn't going to work, well, that's kind of what you're going to magnetize into you. So very important to you know, to make sure to keep your focus on how you want it to look, not the fear of what could go wrong, if that makes sense, right? And then you've got, you know, that 6 of Pentacles here again. So this is almost like, remember how much you've wanted this for such a long time. You know, keep your focus on like how deep of a passion this is for you, like whatever it is that you're moving towards, because this is bringing you joy. This is here to bring you joy. This is a sense of community. This is a sense of harmony. This is celebration. So whatever it is that you're starting out on, it's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. This is going to bring you a lot of harmony. This might be bringing you into more of a part of your community, if that makes sense. So you've got like future energy still of being like worried about what you're leaving behind and not sure which way you want to go. But let's see, let's clarify the 7 of Swords. Yes. So this is a call to get organized, get structured about what it is that you're doing. Get in your power. Trust yourself that you know what you're doing. Like Emperor is a very empowered guy. So, you know, this is like where maybe there's this underlying energy of like not trusting yourself, of like, should I go back there or should I go forward? Should I go back there or go back forward? Emperor is here to say, like, trust your ability. This is a structured guy though. So this might be a call for you to get, with whatever it is that you're moving into, get a structured plan in place. Put pen to paper, write out the vision of how you want this thing to look and how you want it to work so that you kind of know how you're navigating, right? And then you've got that moving right into the 3 of Wands. So this is like you diving into it. This is you being ready. This is like, in another deck I have, this is like depicted as a girl who's like got her bikini on, she's got her surfboard, and she's right at the edge of the water. And it's like, this is the intention that like, I came here to do this and I'm doing it and I'm diving in. So this is amazing. So this is a good shift out of this 7 of Swords energy, right? This is where you're ready to take that leap and you're ready to get down to business, and you still, again, you've got like Wands, which is passion all around you. So this is definitely something that you're passionate about, that you are diving into. So trust yourself here. I think the biggest message here is to let go of any fear, and, you know, trust that if something resonates enough with you to stick with you for a long time, an idea of something that you've wanted to do, if that resonates enough with your spirit to call you to do it, then trust yourself that this is the right path for you. You know, if this is something that you're called to do and guided to do, trust yourself that you're being pulled in that direction for a reason. So keep your thoughts future oriented. Make sure that you keep your thoughts off of any worry of like what's not going to work. And when you catch yourself getting worried about like fear that this isn't going to work or you're not going to have enough, catch those thoughts and reorient your thoughts into sort of future oriented thoughts of like how this is going to look as it plays out and goes well. And make sure you keep yourself focused on that, because that's how you're going to manifest your best possible outcome. Okay, Virgo? So that's your reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. Again, it will not resonate with everyone. It is a general reading. you know, and if it did resonate, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And if it didn't, you can always watch your sun, moon, and rising for more resonance or a broader spectrum to your story, right? So, but ultimately, I just want to thank you for being here and coming out and receiving this reading today, Virgo. Okay, take care, guys.